Go.
Book 3, Stage 5, Lesson 67. May, might, possibility, palace, parliament. May, might, possibility, palace, parliament. May and might express a possibility. May is generally used for the present and might for the past and conditional. Some people, however, prefer to use only might, even in the place of may. So, what do the words may and might express?
May and might express a possibility.
Very good. What's the difference between may and might? What's the difference between may and might?
The difference between may and might is that we use may for the present and might for the past
and conditional. Very good. Do you think it may rain later? Do you think it may rain later?
Yes, I think it may rain later.
Excellent. What do you think I may have in my pocket? What do you think I may have in my pocket?
I think you may have some books in your pocket.
Very good. In these last two sentences, we could have used might instead of may. Right? What might happen if you didn't look both ways before crossing the road? What might happen if you didn't look both ways before crossing the road?
An accident might happen if I didn't look both ways when crossing the road.
Very good. What might you see if you went to London? What might you see if you went to London?
I might see
Big Ben.
the Big Ben if I went to London.
Very good. Do you think there might be another world war? Do you think there might be another world war?
Yes, I think there might be another world war.
Excellent. What do you think might happen if there was another world war? What do you think might happen if there was another world war?
I think it might be the end of the world. If there is another world war.
Very good. O, signature, then, them. O, signature, then, them. Very good. Do you owe me any money?
No, I don't owe any money.
Do I owe you any money? Do I owe you any money?
No, you don't owe me any money.
When we lend somebody some money, we might ask them to write on a piece of paper the letters I owe you, which mean I owe you. Then they write how much they owe and add their signature, and we keep the piece of paper until they have paid us. So, what is an I owe you? An I owe you is a piece of paper on which a person writes the letter I owe you and how much the person owes us together with the signature, and we keep this piece of paper until we're paid. Okay, very good. Now, verb plus back. Verb plus back. Very good. When we add the word back to a verb, it means to return. For example, give back, go back, pay back, etc. So, what does it mean to give back? What does it mean to give back?
To give back means to return.
Return, very good. When you go on holiday, what kind of things do you bring back with you? When you go on holiday, what kind of things do you bring back with you?
When I go on holiday, the kind of things I bring back with me are souvenirs.
Excellent. Are you going to go back home immediately after the lesson ended? Are you going to go back home immediately after the lesson ended?
Yes, I'm going to go back home immediately after the lesson ended.
Excellent. When people lend you money, do you always pay it back when promised? When people lend you money, do you always pay it back when promised?
Most of the time, when people lend me money, I pay it back when I promise.
Mad, lunatic, visit, pay a visit, madhouse, music, sport. Mad, lunatic, visit, pay a visit, madhouse, music, sport. The word mad has three meanings or uses. Lunatic, angry, and to like very much. So, what does the word mad mean?
The word mad means lunatic, angry, and very much.
Like very much.
Okay, like very much.
Very good. Would you like to pay a visit to a madhouse? Would you like to pay a visit to a madhouse?
No, I wouldn't like to pay a visit to a madhouse.
Why not?
Because it might be scary.
Very good. Do you get mad when somebody pulls your hair? Do you get mad when somebody pulls your hair?
Yes, I get mad when somebody pulls my hair.
Very good. What kind of things are you most mad about? What kind of things are you most mad about?
I'm most mad about
Very good. Pride. Pride. Is pride a good thing or a bad thing? Is pride a good thing or a bad thing?
It depends. Generally, pride is a bad thing, but taking pride in one's work or country, it's a good thing.
Very good. Servant. Servant. Does one usually have to be very rich these days to have servants in the house? Does one usually have to be very rich these days to have servants in the house?
Yes, one usually has to be very rich these days to have servants in the house.
Very good. Wheel. Wheel. Yes. How many wheels are there on a car? How many wheels are there on a car?
There are 4 wheels on a car.
Very good. Arrow. Arrow. About how long is an arrow?
An arrow is about this long.
Okay, very good. Beard. Beard. Do you like beards? Do you like beards?
No, I don't like beards.
Very good. True, false, reason, paper, newspaper. True, false, reason, paper, newspaper. Very good. Is it false that the opposite of heaven is hell? Is it false that the opposite of heaven is hell?
No, it isn't false that the opposite of heaven is hell, but it's true.
Is everything we read in the newspapers true? Is everything we read in the newspapers true?
No, not everything we read in the newspapers
is true.
But some things are true and some things are
false. Excellent. Why do you think this is so? Why do you think this is so?
I think perhaps it is because the newspaper haven't always got time to make sure that the story they write is true.
Very good. Exclamation mark, soup, maintain.
Exclamation mark,
soup, maintain. Very good. End of lesson 67.